Hey, what's up guys? So today we're going to be replacing the front quarter panel on my dad's truck. A scaffolding fell over it. You'll notice that I'm wearing some different clothes in this intro, and that is because it was Easter Sunday and the whole family was over at the house. We were doing a thing for the kids, Easter egg hunt and whatnot, and I just forgot to record an intro.
Hey guys, we're going to try to do a little repair on a company truck that has a damaged front passenger quarter panel. It's got bent over a year ago, and the other day noticed that the light is broken too, so we're going to change that out and try to do it all at one shot. I bought this, I don't know how good you can see this, turbo. I've seen it on YouTube, and this is a primer. I'm going to prime this thing while it's off the vehicle. That way we can get a little bit better coverage instead of putting it on and then try to prime it. But it's just a rattle can, just like the rest. You got to shake it until the ball starts rattling, and I don't know if it will.
Whew, that's it.
It's a pretty big can, and it's supposed to spray real wide. It says to shake it up a minute after the ball starts rattling. Okay, let's give it a shot. Now I'm bringing you a little closer to see what it looks like. Okay, this is my quarter panel. I just got it blocked up on some chairs where I can get a little bit easier access to it. Kind of wiped it down already. Okay, it's the next day. I put 2 coats of primer on this thing, and I prepped it. I wet sanded it. Now I've got Rust-Oleum gloss high enamel, and we're going to try it out. See, this is going to be a total rattle can job. It's just to repair a dented bumper on a work truck, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but I just wanted to see what this would do and what kind of results we're going to get. All right, here we go. That thing blows wide. And we'll put a couple more coats on tomorrow once this stuff dries. And I'm going to wet sand between just to give it a good finish I can get. Alright, it looks pretty good. All right, we'll wait till tomorrow and give it another shot.
What do you think, Dad? Recommend?
I wasn't real impressed with it. I mean, it covers real good on that very first coat, but I don't know if we were just doing something wrong, but I've used rattle cans before, and this one here seemed to make it bubble up. I don't know if I just didn't mix it enough or what, so I ended up having to grind all of that off, put another coat on it, did the same identical thing, so I ended up grinding it all off again, and I used just a regular Rust-Oleum. You know, it says the same thing, but this one did not blister like this one did. This one kept blistering my primer. It blistered my primer up, so I don't know what was going on with that stuff. But and then another thing is, after you shoot it one time, when you go to shoot it again, well, now it's not going to do it, but it was actually stopped up in there to have to take a razor blade to do it. But I also didn't clear it like, you know, like that to get it clear. I sprayed and I left it there, and when I went to use it again, it was spraying out the top and at the bottom, and it's just, I wasn't real impressed with the can.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's the tip. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like a fan tip, and it's supposed to do a 10-inch spray, and this is just like the normal tip, and this seemed to work a lot better. It didn't bubble up as much, so who knows?
Yeah, this one just seemed to blister it, but I don't know. I mean, leave comments in the a comment for me, and then tell maybe we're just doing something wrong. But I sprayed this as my primer. I primed the whole thing, and it looked good. But as soon as I sprayed it with this, there was a section that blistered. So I ended up taking that back off, and when I resprayed this area that I cleaned and I oversprayed on top of this again, it blistered again. So I ended up having to grind it all off, and ended up going like 5 coats of this to get it to blend in and not be able to see it.
Yeah, you'd think this would be like, these are both made by the same company, so you'd think they'd work well together.
Well, this is a Zinsser, but it's not Rust-Oleum. But it was just for the primer. But this one here, I mean, I've seen a lot of on YouTube.
Well, I mean, they are.
Yeah, it is a
They're
Rust-Oleum.
both Rust-Oleum, so I don't know. Maybe we'd like you said, maybe we were just doing something wrong, and maybe you guys that paint a lot more and deal with this type of stuff a lot more can help us out. But I don't know, it didn't work so great for us. So let us know in the comments if you guys have experienced something different with those cans.
Alright, let me go grab the other panel. It'd be a bit easier if I had a deep socket on there. Alright, let me put these two in here. Oh my God, Matt.
What?
These have those little damn clips in there. See what I'm saying? Yep. Fuck. That'll teach you not to throw it up there without comparing one to another.
Yep.
And I guarantee we're going to have to take it apart to get them on there.
Yep.
All right, that one, and then there's 2 right here.
Pro tip, check the old part before you put on the new part. All right, round 2.
There's no way it's not.
Interesting. That.
See, I already bought this damn harness before. See how it melts out?
Yeah.
And that's a brand new one. I just bought it at O'Reilly not that long ago. That's the second time it's done that.
GM, you know.
I swear.
Unless O'Reilly's dropping a sponsorship, maybe it's the O'Reilly.
Nah. Nah, we love you, O'Reilly. We know it's not your fault. What do you got now, Dad? What are you thinking?
I'm gonna give me something to fill that hole up.
Make yourself a homemade bridge.
Let me just take a few of them out.
I bet your bulb's not even that bad.
I bet not either. I bet that other bulb's still good.
Yeah. It looked good to me when I looked at it, and I couldn't understand why it was not.
So now I jam this thing in there. takes up that room.
Ta-da!
Check your parts part 2. We had a whole new harness on the light fixture.
And didn't even have to do all
And
that.
didn't even have to dick with this one here. So check your parts.
You're welcome, YouTube. We did that to show you guys what you would do.
Yeah.
Your harnesses.
Yeah, exactly. We're doing that for your guys' benefit. We totally knew that harness came with that fixture. Hey Raleigh, how much candy did you get?
Okay.
How much did you eat?
I ate this many.
This many? 9? 10?
This many.
I see some candy in your hand right now.
Double stuff.
Going fishing in the dark. Okay, there you go. Done and dusted. Not professional results, but hey, with a rattle can and an $80 replacement part, not too bad. If you want to replace one of your quarter panels, I'd give it a go. It's pretty low cost. There's not a lot of risk in it. So if you mess it up, you can still just take it to the body shop like you were planning to. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.